something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You have the symbol for king, and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragon. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom.
We must be getting close. We should proceed cautiously.
We'd best be careful in here. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left. Given that Skyhaven Temple was sealed against the return of the dragon, I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Calm down, Tiger.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Wait!
Why are you stopping?
We should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful.
So mean.
Let's move.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved. Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered me on Cyrodiil?
It's coming to life.
There's no telling what we might find inside. Fascinating. Original Akaviri bas-reliefs. almost entirely intact. It may.
We're here for Alduin's Wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead. Short. Here it is. Alduin's Wall. So I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Kaviri sculpture.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on arts.
Yes, yes. Let's see what we have. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlord, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky, or the Greybeards are so think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War, or done? No. And they're afraid. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Only if you don't know how to use it. All those that shrank from their destiny. And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, but if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like, right. Good. We'll look around Skyhaven. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third map. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel. It's Are you paying attention? You might learn something about our rules. Hey, did you say something? You'll have to speak. I'm a little deaf in my right ear. Sky guard you. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? Do not be so sure about that. Beware. As for me, I kept from you only what you were not yet ready to know. Are still not ready to know. As your... No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because it is called Dragonrend, but we do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. But not Dragonrend. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it. But I am not the one to speak. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all. He lives in He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Look. Core.
You my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit. Use clear skies to open the way. Use clear skies. To open the way.
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strulmach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Not until introductions are complete. Sin, Have, test your Thum against mine, Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. But as Dova. Yes, Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comet Tid. What else would you seek? But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Prusa, as good a reason. Some would say that perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokin? Would you stop? Rofus. Maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end. Even we who ride the currents of time. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it, though. But you have indulged my weakness for speed. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven? What you name... true. Varucht Unslad. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not. The Nords of those days used the Dragon Ren. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist. but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are the Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them. They have often been used for prophecy. Yes, but this is only a small... not intentionally. I knew better. Which is why I have lived here for thousands of mortal years. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because if you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you could learn Dragonrend from those who created Crosis. No, I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. So, you have made your way here. What would you ask? Drem Yolok, greetings. Return it here to the Tid Achran. Then... But I believe the scrolls bond with the Tid. Then you will see them. Wuthfa, the first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Vormendok, I do not know. Perhaps the Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, I warned them against such a rash action. Even I... Yes, there were a few of us that rebelled against... But they did not trust us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall. But all Dove... I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea. But no, I meditate on the Rotmulag. Knowing a word of... Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus. Fa. It is called Fo. Think. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum arc mor. Which calls to you. Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word. Ponder the meaning of... That is fine. Let that meaning, which calls to... In your tongue, the words... That. Think of this as the fire builds in your soup. Speak. I will listen. Speak. Which calls to you. It is... Think. That is Fus. Let it... Meaning fill you. Sum... You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
You spoke to Parthenax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout? Well, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek. Perhaps not, but this shout was used. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only... If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. Such blasphemies are the calling of... Take your question to the College of Winterhold. It was created by those who had lived their whole lives. When you learn a shout, in order to learn and use this shout, the Blades were born of dragon-hating crew. They carried out a genocide of dragons when they first came to Tamriel. Now, they will do it again, with your help.
Are you okay? Are you okay? I will continue on my own. Let's go!
Breath and focus.
Calm down, Tiger.
Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy? You think that even if I did have one here, it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about? Wait, are you? I'll bring everything we have on them. But it's not, so don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. All right then. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. All this knowledge might have been lost. I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me. Aye, that's the work of... He's the world's master of the nature of He's been gone for a long while, somewhere up north. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact. Haven't heard from him since. The Arcanium is always accepting new volumes. I'll take what I can get.